Live from the rinks, Friday night hockey on the Long Island Sports Network. Varsity action between the Longwood Lions and the West Islip Lions. Longwood trying to snap their 13-game losing streak to open the season. Obviously not ideal for them. It's their first year at the varsity level, 14 actually. And on the other side, West Islip, they've lost 8 straight games, and some bad news for them. They'll be without their leading scorer, Kieran Pollard, 13 goals and 3 assists on the season. They will also be without Finn Wood. And I'd also just like to take a quick moment to apologize to Charles Salamone for accidentally calling him Finn Wood a couple times on the broadcast on Wednesday night, 93. That's the number Wood wears. Salamone wears 92, and there are no names on the West Islip jersey. That's my bad, my apologies. If you ever catch a mistake like that from us, please message our LI Sports Network Instagram account or Twitter or Facebook Messenger. We will always race to correct that. And my apologies for that. Anthony Frega will be his net for Longwood. On the other side, for West Islip, it'll be Braden Buccino. Longwood will be without Christopher Premiani, Griffin Braun, and Jason Ruland here tonight. Their leading scorer, Brandon Sherman. Nicholas Sconti is their second leading scorer. 12 goals on the season. He's got 3 hat tricks, and one of them came against West Islip in their first meeting of the season. But that game, Finn Wood scored the opening goal. Kieran Pollard scored twice, and both those players are out of the lineup. Stage has been set. West Islip battling for postseason positioning. Without a win here tonight, their playoff hopes could evaporate into thin air. And for Longwood, they've had their chances this season. They actually jumped out to a 2-0 lead over KPC before the Christmas break. But now, still looking for their first win. They've had their chances. They had a strong season opener. Couldn't get the bounces along the way. And here tonight, they'll look to flip the script on West Islip. So without Kieran Pollard, their leading scorer is Liam Henshaw. 4 goals, 7 assists, 11 points as a defenseman. He's had a solid campaign. William Shields right behind him, 7 goals, 3 assists. Both players were all-stars along with Pollard. And James Barbieri rounds out their 3 active scores. He's got 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 points in 9 games this season. Schuerman out to start tonight off. I believe he's going to be with Gigante. And that's going to be number 4. That'll be Ryan Finnemore up front. And on the defense, it'll be Lamakia and Golod. The face-off has been won by Longwood. They look to head up ice. Lamakia chipping it in. Henshaw goes to recover after the puck slips past Albertelli. Looking for the clear, it's Allen. It's kept in. The puck comes to Henshaw now. He's on the breakaway. Barbieri with him, a 2-on-0. Looking for the pass across, can't get it to go. West Islip with possession beneath the goal line. Pass is deflected. Schuerman picks it up. Coming up ice, 1-on-1. Finnemore racing to join him. Makes the pass. Finnemore, shot, save, rebound, won't go. Trading chances in the opening minute. Forced a turnover. Eventually did look, but a pass that goes awry. Finnemore enters offside. Gigante jumping the gun that time, as Longwood had a chance to come in 2-on-0 while West Islip was in the middle of the line change. Don't forget to follow the @LI Sports Network on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. My name is Jack Ziskin. On behalf of the entire crew here, we're so happy you could join us for tonight's game between Longwood and West Islip at the varsity level. Face-off is one back, but it slips under the stick of Perullo, who goes D to Cole Del Bianco. Pass up the wall. Longwood's Aiden Asmoon skates into it. Fires a shot. Turned aside by Buccino. Buccino represented West Islip in the goalie skills competition at the Suffolk County High School Hockey League All-Star Game, as did Anthony Frega for Longwood. The face-off has been one back to Andrew Merviak. Looking up ice, his pass ends up going off the stick. Nicholas Perpall. We get a whistle for icing with 13:39 after both teams traded breakaway opportunities in the opening 40 seconds of regulation. A breakaway at a 2-on-1, but in essence, a breakaway. Asmoon in the dot yet again versus Perpall. And the face-off is won by West Islip. They look to head up ice. Del Bianco trying to break that play up. Perullo comes in, sends it up the wall, but can't get it past Andrew Merviak. Jordan coming in, shot, but it's gloved by Frega. The fan favorite netminder from Longwood had a couple injuries, or sustained an injury rather, in November. That kept him out for a decent amount of time, was battling through that. Appears to be solid now. Don't want to jinx him, but won't say anything else. As a shot from Merviak is deflected into the netting. Andrew Merviak, 77 blue, the West Islip Lions defender. His older brother Arthur played for the program last year, now with the Farmingdale State College Rams, another affiliate of the Long Island Sports Network. Face-off, May versus Shields. William Shields gets better from that time. Liam Henshaw has it. Kyle May looking to take away his shooting angle. Pass comes across. Shields, shot deflected by Benny Rodriguez. Ends up going wide. Pass across. Shields forced to pull up. Comes to the point. Walking in now. And a nice poke check there from Rodriguez. Longwood forces a turnover. They send it the length of the ice, though. And we get a whistle. It was Charles Brandenstein walking in. Exchanging some words with the bench now as he looked to walk in. Longwood going for a change. Drawing up a couple things on the glass there. Still looking for their first win of the season here tonight. Face-off. Initially won by West Islip. Gianni Ruggiani got a shot on net. Puck comes to Giganti. One of Longwood's all-star selections. Now Finnemore's pass deflected by Henshaw. Giganti on the back check. Re-enters the zone. Cutting in. Fires a shot that turns out. Rebound! Won't go. Buccino recovering. As Schuerman recovers in the corner to Lamacchia. Fires a shot that's deflected. Lamacchia has a younger brother. Plays with the developmental Lions. They did not field the freshman level this year. Very young team at that level. Henshaw got the clear. Lamacchia recovered. Schuerman racing after it against Brandenstein. Brandenstein with stick lift. Schuerman can't come away with it. Finnemore now on the forecheck. As Longwood forces West Islip to pull up. Pass off the wall. Golod knocks it down. Second effort for Schuerman. He keeps it in. Finnemore on the forecheck. Longwood can't hold the line. On the back to Merviak. Pulls up with the escape turn along the left wing wall. West Islip defender makes his move. Shot turned aside by Frega. Rebound is loose. Lamacchia looking to angle off Merviak, but he can't. Carries it beneath the goal line. Looking for the shot from an off angle. That won't go. Now moved up the wall, but not out of the zone by Giganti. James Barbieri working to hold the line as that's deflected off Golod. Nearly ends up in the back of his own net, but as he reset to the corner, it came to James Barbieri. I believe that's Barbieri. That would be 2 in blue. Yes. Now the puck has gone all the way down. Longwood gets changed. Merviak comes up ice. Lead pass goes awry. And we get a whistle for icing. 10:55 remaining in the first frame. As Spencer Jordan Up front for West Islip. Face-off is won by Asmoon, but he can't get the shot on net. Paduano races in. Was initially selected to represent Longwood at the All-Star. Those things do happen. Asmoon has picked up the puck in his own zone. Pass, cross ice, racing after it. Keegan can't win the race. It's sent the length of the ice by West Islip, but it was deflected. Frege gets the cover under pressure from Purple. A young West Islip squad that is primarily the lineup tonight. That's Kieran Pollard. And now Longwood. Asmoon in the dot versus Shields. Shields comes away if it gets a shot that's deflected. Shields racing after. He's got a motor that never stops running, but he takes the big hit from Cole Del Bianco. Keegan makes a nice move there in front of his own net. Resets under pressure from Shields. Moves it to Asmoon. To Paduano. Takes a bad bounce. West Islip. Gianni Ruggiani had control. Lost an edge along the wall. Now battle for possession. Sent back up the wall. Comes to John Kolich. Goes D-to-D with Henshaw. Lead pass. And it comes to Hubbard, who has taken off his stick. Now Shields on the forecheck with Del Bianco under pressure. Sent up the wall. Ruggiani gets a stick on it. But it's sent right back the other way by Perullo. Henshaw battling with Asmoon. Paduano thought he had it momentarily as Asmoon sends it right into Henshaw. Turnover. Shot. Blocker to side. Rebound is free. Keegan racing after it. Longwood gets the clear. Storm picks up the puck. D-to-D to Rodriguez under pressure. He's angled off to the outside by Perullo. Rodriguez takes over. Before pulling up, Henshaw circles the net. Storm trying to get on him. Can't. Shot turned aside by Frege. Good save from the Longwood netminder as West Islip created some havoc from that. A lot of traffic there. Rodriguez was actually an all-star at the JV level last year for Longwood. Kyle May in the dot versus Jackson Allen. Allen gets the better of him that time. Puck comes to Brandenstein. And a nice play by Frey at the line to force the turnover. Jordan Mercado racing after it there. Forces West Islip to chip it in. It's covered once again by Frege. Face off. Tied up. May comes away with it. Put off the wall. Shot from the point. It's deflected. Frege with the stop. Rebound is free. Sent wide of the net by Allen. Has a younger brother with the JV roster, if I'm not mistaken. Kyle May now heading up ice with speed against Brandenstein. Shot turned aside by Buccino. The rebound came free. Mercado couldn't get to it. Now Castellano picks it up. Frey on the forecheck, but Lions, West Islip Lions, that is, forward, comes away with it. He's now entered Longwood territory, pulling up in the slot, looking for a shot. Can't get it. Ends up with it in the corner. Pass towards the slot, broken up. Puck comes to the point. Jordan with a shot, deflected. Ends up wide. Barbieri picks it up, under pressure. Longwood looking to force a turnover. Can't. Sent back down. Merviak cutting to the net. Taken off his stick. Good poke check there. West Islip had it momentarily. Mercado gets the clear. Barbieri goes for the change. As it's sent up the wall. Schuerman with the poke check. Golod resets to Schuerman. Trying to flip it back to Golod, who was racing up ice, but Merviak regains his own. Schuerman sends it the other way. Now racing up ice, it's Giganti. Pulls up, shot! And a great save by Buccino. 7:29 remaining in the first period. Frege with a couple key stops. Buccino with a couple key stops. No goals, no penalties. Faced off is one back. Ends up being deflected. Schuerman on the back check as Purple races in. Nice poke check by Lamacchia. Puck gets tied up. He loses his stick, races after it. Both the puck and the stick, as it turns out, as Longwood sends it up the wall. Comes to Albertelli. Spent 7 games at the JV level last year before he forced the issue in his varsity call-up and scored 1 goal and 1 assist in his debut against these Longwood Lions. Henshaw has regained control beneath the goal line. He's heading up ice with a head full of steam. cuts in, crosses the blue line. Schurman on him. Angling to the outside as a pass. The purple ball is broken up. And Longwood gets the clear. Schurman with possession, chipping it past Albertelli. Pulling up. Along the right wing half wall, puts it off the boards. Continuing to stick with it. West Islip still battling for control. Puck eventually makes its way to Gigante momentarily. Henshaw picks it up, looking for the clear against Purple. Machia breaks the play up. Henshaw with the second effort, heading up ice. Coming in, one-on-one. Schurman trying to take the angle away, he does. Longwood forces change possession. Henshaw with the poke check from his knees. And Schurman maintains possession. Lead pass comes, correction, that was Gigante, 19, not Schurman, 21, my apologies. That was Gigante back there. Could not make out the entire number. Both wearing the Long Island Royal Shells, my apologies. As Shields comes in, strong defensive play, and then the shot block. Now Longwood heads the other way. Schurman, pass across. Backhand shot is deflected. Picked up by Asmoon. Cuts into the slot, fires a shot, turned aside once again. Longwood on the attack, Shields looking for the clear. Del Bianco pinching in to hold the line. Comes back to Brandon Stein. Keegan couldn't settle it. Kolich takes over. Battle for control. West Islip sends it up and not out of the zone. Comes back to Brandon Stein. Keegan on the attack. Poke check. Nearly forces a change possession. Kolich sends it to the line. Perullo's shot deflected. Stopped by Buccino. Battle for possession. Comes to the point. Del Bianco shot deflected before it can reach the net. Picked up by James Johnson. He sends it the length of the ice. And we get a stoppage with 4:57 remaining in regulation. Face off in the defensive zone. And Allen gets the better of May that time. It's sent around the wall on the forecheck. It's Beaudry. But Barbieri comes away with it, racing up ice with speed. Trying to beat Rodriguez to the outside. He chips it past him. Storm takes over. Keeping Barbieri to the outside. Pass comes to the point from Merviak. His shot is deflected. Ends up in the skates. Second attempt. Resets to Barbieri instead. Pass across. Deflected by Rodriguez. He recovers. As Merviak looks for the shot. Ends up making a pass to Barbieri. Put a little bit too much on that one. Storm's attempt to clear, though, won't go. Barbieri has it back, looking for the pass, can't find it. Settles on the off-angle shot. That's deflected before it reaches the net. Battle between May and Rogler, I believe. And that ends up with Longwood gaining possession. Rodriguez with the pass off the wall. Mistimed that one. Puck comes to Barbieri. Longwood on the back check. Pass intended for Allen. He comes in. Can't get the shot off. Poke check by Frega. Picked up by Merviak. He's coming in. Looking for the pass in front. Can't connect with Barbieri. That time. Sent up the wall. Rogler looking for the keep. Beaudry forces the issue. Pass is deflected. Ends up with Storm. He sends it up the far side wall. Or the weak side wall, rather. And the puck sent back in. Storm sends it back up the wall again. But Barbieri and Merviak anticipate that well, but it's strong play by Beaudry. Longwood gets a momentary clear, and it's offsides with 3:28 remaining in the period. Longwood gets a change after a period of sustained possession from the West Islip Lions. Face off, it's one back. Golod chips it in. Henshaw knocks it down. Tries to send it up the wall. Second attempt, he flips it out. Gigante, nice hand-eye coordination there. He deflects it down. And in the All-Star Tournament, both Longwood players actually advanced to the finals. The Schurman squad coming away with the win. Lamachia forces a turnover. So Gigante and Schurman both have shown they can go to the league's top players. A Longwood roster that many in that locker room believe they're better than their record has indicated, trying to pull off their first win here tonight. As West Islip gets a clear. Drop pass intended for Castellanos. Solid effort by Schurman, who pulls up, makes the escape turn, looking up ice for the pass. Can't find it. Makes a nice move. And that's the ability Schuerman has. He's a one-man zone entry, fires a shot that time that's turned aside by Buccino. Golod trying to chip it back to Schuerman. Henshaw flips it up. Delayed offsides is the call as that sent the length of the ice. Frege will not play it. We get a whistle and a stoppage with 2:23 remaining in the period. Mistimed pass. Longwood will get a change. The Aiden Asmoon line heading out. That's William Keegan and Michael Paduano up front. And Dominic Lamacchia and Joe Golod on the blue line. Faceoff is won by Longwood. Keegan, nice move as he chips in. Golod pinching. But no one covering at the line for Longwood yet as it's sent around the wall by Henshaw. Call on the ices. Well, icing. And we'll get that with 2:06 remaining in the period. It'll be deja vu all over again. West Islip going for a change on defense. Merviak replacing Henshaw. Kolich replacing Brandenstein. Asmoon in the dot versus Shields. They've been matched up against each other for the majority of this game. Asmoon wins that draw. Keegan tries cut to the net. Turnover for Shields. Heading the other way. He's got Purple with him. Del Bianco forcing for the outside shot on net. Turned aside. Puck comes up the wall. Merviak looking for the shot towards the net. Shields ends up with the loose puck after it's deflected. Puck ends up in the right wing corner. Del Bianco knocked down to the ice by Shields, but a whistle as West Islip gains possession. Frege making the save on that one as they followed through with a shot attempt as the whistle came. So Shields will head to the box. We'll wait and see what the official call on the ice is. It'll be a power play for the Longwood Lions. Call on the ice, waiting for the official update from the scorer's booth. It's elbowing. That's against William Shields. And that'll put Longwood on the power play. Kyle May out for the draw. Flanked by Mercado and Frey. Puck comes to Del Bianco at the point. Fires a shot, that's turned aside. Paduano, D to D. Del Bianco sets up again. He was Longwood's representative for the hardest shot competition, but couldn't get enough on that one. As Paduano resets. Henshaw sends it the length of the ice. Frege comes to settle it. Del Bianco skates into it under pressure from Barbieri. He sends it up the wall. And Jackson Allen forces a turnover, comes in, beating Del Bianco to the outside, looking for the pass to Barbieri. Nice play by Perullo. This puck comes around to Frey. Lead pass deflected. Frey gets it back. Flex to hold it. Looking up ice. Trying to chip it in. West Islip forced to turn over the line. Henshaw battling for it. Longwood can't come away with it. Henshaw and Barbieri on the attack. As a pass intended for Henshaw won't go. Less than a minute remaining in regulation. More than that on the power plays. Henshaw cuts to the net, looking for the shot. Finds it, but it goes wide, and we get a whistle. Longwood will make a change. Schuerman, Gigante, Rodriguez, Finnemore, and Storm heading out. West wins the draw to Schuerman, heading up ice against Henshaw. Pulls up. Looks for the shot. Doesn't go on net through traffic. Put through the crease. Now Schuerman picks it up. Pass across, deflected. Off the glass, but not into the netting. Play continues. Gigante cutting towards the net. That time it does go into netting. We get a whistle with 6.1 seconds remaining in regulation. 25 seconds remaining on the power play. Still scoreless between the Longwood Lions and the West Islip Lions. Face-off is one back. Storm can't hold the line. And as West Islip forced to change possession, period comes to an end. 19 seconds remaining on the power play. Longwood and West Islip deadlocked at 0 in the second meeting of the season between these two clubs. As we head to a brief intermission. And if you're Longwood at this point, you've had some good shifts, you've driven some possession, you've created some chances. You're going to have to clean it up in your own zone, though, looking forward. They've given up a couple odd-man rush opportunities. Frege, who hasn't faced many shots yet, still looking to settle into the game. You know he's had a couple injuries this season. You don't want to force him to do too much too soon as we kick off the new year. So if Longwood can clean up some of the turnovers, some of the defensive zone errors, that'll be a huge boon to them both tonight and down the stretch. And for West Islip, they've had their chances from certain lines, but haven't really found any real rhythm. They've created some chances off the cycle, to be sure, but sometimes you get too focused trying to make the pretty cross-ice pass, moving the puck east-west. And for West Islip, you'd certainly like to see them move it north-south in this next period a bit more. Face-off at center, Asmoon in the dot. Longwood rolling the lines as the face-off is won forward by Asmoon. Keegan skates into it, resets, pass across to LaMacchia. Tried to make it, or tried to move it over to goal line. Turnover, heading the other way, it's Barbieri. Cutting in, poked off his stick, Frege gets the cover. But that'll about do it for the power play for Longwood. This leaves them with 3 seconds on the clock, not much to work with. You have William Shields coming out of the box, and he's got 7 goals on the season. Plays a really strong 200-foot game for West Islip. He's doubled, tripled his scoring numbers from last year. He's had a real strong season for them as the penalty expires. Longwood gets the clear. Shields heads right out onto the ice as the puck finds its way to Aiden Asmoon, who's been matched up against Shields for the majority of this game. Regardless, Barbieri looking to send it up the wall. Keegan battling for possession with Henshaw. Asmoon eventually comes away with it. Shot towards the net, goes off the back of it. Battling for control beneath the goal line. It was Paduano. Couldn't settle. LaMacchia pinches in with the keep initially. Henshaw gets it, tries to flip it up and out. LaMacchia gets a glove on it, which is good because Shields is hanging behind the defense. Gets it out now. Golod steps up. Shields gets his boot on it, but Golod holds the line, makes the pass to Asmoon, but then gets the clear as he carries it himself. Second attempt deflected. Golod going at it with Albertelli. As an attempted clear by West Islip actually puts them further back in their own zone. Good keep initially by Golod. Puck comes to Asmoon. He's under pressure. He's just going to get it across the red line and fire it in. As his line tries to get into rhythm on the cycle. They've had some success on that, but neither team here is generating that many quality scoring chances, and you can tell that just by looking at the scoreboard. James Johnson has the potential to create a 3-on-1 for West Islip. The pass goes awry. Salamone on the forecheck. The pass makes its way through to Paduano. Walking in has Schuerman. Can't connect, continues to carry. His pass deflected, glove down by Keegan. Can't settle it. Allen on it, fires it around the boards. Henshaw hanging, but can't get to the puck. Slams his stick in frustration, and we get a whistle with 12:50 remaining in the period. Has an older brother, Ryan, who played for West Islip. I believe there's another brother, cannot remember if he played off the top of my head. Gigante, Schuerman in the box. Or Gigante and Schuerman up front for Longwood, my apologies. Coming in now, but a nice play by Allen, who's thrived in increased ice time over the past couple weeks as the pass intended for Fenimore wouldn't go. Longwood looking for the clear. Or Longwood looking to prevent the clear. They couldn't. Del Bianco picks it up under pressure from Salamone. Had a strong game against Sachem as Merviak tried to dump someone back into the Longwood box, and there's going to be a penalty. Longwood bench is furious. I'm not going to repeat what I can hear them saying from here, but the fact that I can hear them saying it from here is somewhat surprising. I really haven't seen this bench get that heated, or heated at all this season. Not even in their season opener. Merviak's heading to the box. We're going to see what the call is. He actually made the hit into the boards, then tried to send him the rest of the way back into the Longwood bench. A coach actually ends up holding him in on the play. Now Benny Rodriguez is heading to the box as well, so it's offsetting. Initially it appeared that Longwood would head on the power play. Face-off is won back by West Islip. Comes to the point, Del Bianco's shot. Sails over the net. Puck was bouncing on him that time, and now it comes to Finnemore, who tries to drive towards the net. Kolich gets it, sends it out. Del Bianco racing after it. Got tied up with the linesman there, and actually was trying to make the race to the puck, but couldn't. Officials deem he had a decent chance to get to it, which is a fair call. As Shearman now heads the other way. On his backhand shot, turned aside. No one there to collect the rebound for Longwood. And the former Middle Country Cougar now racing after it. Came to Longwood through the draft after Middle Country didn't field, along with Aiden Asmoon. And he's drawn a penalty now. Shot deflected by Finnemore, and as West Islip touches up, they're heading back on the kill. And now it'll be Jackson Allen heading to the box for West Islip. And with that, we're going to wait for the official word on the call, because we actually haven't covered the offsetting penalties either. Face off. It's one back by Shearman to Golod. Slap shot deflected in front. Wouldn't go. Jackson Allen's call going against him for cross-checking. Both Merviak and Rodriguez were sent to the box on roughing after Merviak attempted to stuff Rodriguez back into his own bench. He got him half of the way there and said, it'd look cooler on the highlight if I got him the rest of the way there. Officials did not look on that too kindly as Golod resets. Pass intended for Finnemore goes awry. Barbieri fires it towards the net. That's deflected aside by the paddle of Frega. Shearman on it. Ends up getting somewhat knocked off the puck by Jordan. It comes to Henshaw outside the zone. Golod on the attack. And sent back the other way by West Islip. Shearman has to race after. Gigante gets there first. Knocks him off the puck. Barbieri continues to battle for it. Storm lead pass goes awry. Slips through the West Islip defense. Brandenstein racing after it. Finnemore on the forecheck. Picking up speed nicely there as it comes to Golod. Looking for the pass. Ends up finding Storm, who walks in. Right wing dot. It's behind him. Shot towards the net, turned aside. Brandenstein picks up. Shearman back as Henshaw joins the rush. Storm back as well. Gets back to cover Henshaw, but Henshaw slips free and gets the puck to Brandenstein, who can't get the shot off. Clock winding down on the power play as Shearman heads up ice. Shields on the kill this time because he's not in the box. But they're without Merviak on the kill. As the pass comes to Golod, who couldn't get a shot off. Gigante battling for possession. Pass towards the slot is broken up by Henshaw. Comes up the wall. Lamacchio with the shot that's deflected. Ends up going into the opposite corner. Less than 10 seconds remaining on the power play. West Islip looking for the clear. Shearman with the keep. Coming in. Looking for the shot. Fires it through traffic. Comes to Gigante on the rebound. His shot goes off the shoulder of Buccino. We get a whistle. Or not a whistle. My apologies. We return to 5-on-5. Racing up now, it's Castellano. Pass towards the slot is deflected by Shearman. He heads up ice. Longwood has numbers if they hurry, but Shearman's at the end of his shift. His shot is deflected, and Frey on the rebound sends a shot wide. Still racing after it. Henshaw is going to come away with it. May ends up forcing Henshaw to move it to the point. Lamacchia holds the line initially. Puck comes to Shields, who's knocked off the puck by May. Does a good job there. Longwood maintains, rather holds the line. May still battling for it. Lamacchia pinching in, and that has potential ramifications as West Islip comes in 3-on-1. Pass to Shields, shot, saved by Frega. And apologies for the voice crack there. Thought those days were behind me, but I suppose I can still be taken off guard. And to say the least, that save was disarming. You got a 3-on-1 here. You got Perullo sliding all the way across, seemingly to cover the passer, which understandable given the angle he had already taken. Not there. Now a zone exit forced by Longwood. Frey picking up the pace in neutral zone. Mayline starting to get going here despite that chance, and now cutting the outside shot by Allen, turned aside by Frey. Second shot, and he covers it. Kyle May exchanging some pleasantries in front of the net with James Rogler. Asmoon can't beat Allen on the draw shot towards the net. Perullo gets a stick on it, sends it into the corner where Allen gets it. Del Bianco goes down to the ice trying to force a change of possession. Near turnover, force. Frege gets the cover. That comes with 8:14 remaining in the period. Deflected, goes wide. Pass is deflected, goes to the point, leaves the zone. Golitz looks ahead, goes down on a big hit. And a shot and a save. But no. West Islip crowd wants a call. Not sure why, to be quite frank. I mean, that was a shoulder-to-shoulder hit, just caught the West Islip back checker on an off angle, to be honest. Remember to be kind to your officials. There's no game without them, as the shot right off the draw from Paduano goes awry. Asmoon on the attack. Puck comes to the point. Held in by Longwood. Shot deflected. Paduano to Asmoon. Salamone looking for the clear. Can't get it. Perullo sets Del Bianco. His shot's turned aside. A good chance there, but Puccino turns that one aside. Salamone chips it past Perullo. Del Bianco wins the race to the puck. But a good effort by the West Islip defender. Then Johnny Ruggiani forces the turnover. Del Bianco against Salamone. Reverses to Asmoon, who comes back. Fires it across. And West Islip forces a turnover. Asmoon taking away the angle for Jordan, but he recovers nicely there. Perullo with a strong poke check ends up sending a stick flying there as well. And Salamone in the opposite corner against Del Bianco. Bit of a tie-up behind the net. Perullo angled off the puck. Turnover, pass across. A great poke check by Del Bianco. A chance for Longwood in transition. Asmoon enters the zone, coming in, fires a shot that glances off Puccino and goes wide. Battling for possession. Pass deflected. Puck comes up the wall out of the zone. Castellano racing back his goal lob, but Rodriguez wins the race to the puck. Comes to Keegan. He looks to reverse. Absorbs contact from Barbieri as Golod carries it in. Pulls up looking for the pass. Ends up sending it around the wall. A heady play. And now Keegan shot. Gloved but not grasped. Rebound is free. Schuerman picks it up. Can't get the shot off. Continues to skate with it. Pulls up against Castellano. Cuts in. Poked off his stick nearly. Rodriguez sends it back into Golod. Shot from an off angle off the back of the net. You could hear the clang, but now Schuerman has picked it up. Ends up being knocked off the puck by Longwood. And now heading the other way, Barbieri. Shot turned aside by Frege. And we get a whistle. Some pleasantries exchanged in front of the net as Merviak crashed in after Frege made the stop. Neither team appears that fond of the other. Face-off is won by West Islip. Looking for the pass towards the front. Lamacchia gets a stick on it. Second effort by the Longwood defender pays dividends as he sends it around the wall. Albertelli against Finnemore. Gets tied up. Pass towards the slot. Lamacchia rescues it. Puck comes to Schuerman. He takes a hit from Henshaw. Battles through. Holds. Pass broken up. Shields with possession. And a great effort from Gigante. Racing in now, cutting in, split the defense, coming in, shot! Saved by Puccino! The West Islip netminder shuts the door. And you just see Gigante, you don't quite catch the whole play here, which is unfortunate, because it was a nice play on the back check. But races in, does a good job splitting the defense, and we're gonna cut this replay short as the face-off has been won by West Islip. Lamacchia couldn't get to it in neutral ice. Puck is slipped past him. Shields racing after it. Storm wins the race. Tried to send it around the wall, flubbed it. Barbieri sent it back around. Perhaps flubbed is a bit of a harsh word. Those boards can get a little bit unpredictable at times as Barbieri comes in, shot, deflected into the netting. We get another stoppage, just 104:30 remaining in the frame. A golden opportunity for Gigante. Buccino has been at the top of his game for the West Islip Lions. On the other end, Anthony Frega has also been, well, his typical self in net for Longwood. He's become a fan favorite for a reason for the inaugural Longwood Lions squad. Purtball forces a turnover shot, saved by Frega. Ended up glancing off the shaft of his stick. Comes to Johnson, who shot from an off angle, is turned aside. Puck is loose beneath the goal line. Allen picks it up, has Purtball. Then a pass goes off the skates of Perullo. Second effort, Perullo gets a stick on it, but puts the puck off the linesman in the corner. Now Perullo gets it back. Sends it around the wall, looking for Del Bianco. Puck remains in play. Battle along the wall. May knocks Henshaw off the puck. Purtball throws a shoulder in to Perullo, and now Mercado trying to get the clear. Can't. Nice hold in. Nice keep at the line. Albertelli across. Pass won't go. Puck comes back to the point for Henshaw. Looking for a shot. Deflected, then knocked down by Del Bianco. Attempted clear. Albertelli sends it wide of the net, just trying to keep it in Longwood territory. Beaudry, attempted clear, won't go. Henshaw steps in, evades May, continues. Shot, turned aside by Frega. Comes out, opposite side of the ice now. Shot from Allen, that goes wide, rings around the wall. Henshaw can't hold the line. Now turns up ice, cuts in with speed. Slap shot, goes wide of the net. Mercado on the other side racing after it. Allen beats him to it. And then Mercado ends up getting tied up with Asmoon. And that results in a turnover for Longwood. Beaudry gets a stick on it, can't get to it. Heading the other way now, it's Andrew Merviak. Cutting around, pass towards the slot, deflected. Shot attempt, another shot attempt won't go. Purtball. Knocked off the puck, Henshaw has it, looking to the slot. Shot, Jordan's attempt is blocked. Battling to box him out. A shot from Purtball won't go. Jordan has his stick lifted. It's loose in the slot. Longwood gets the clear. Longwood getting a partial change here as Asmoon angles Henshaw off. Perullo gets a stick on it. Hard to remember if he hasn't been on the ice for Longwood after that shift where they got hemmed in by West Islip. Henshaw now comes to the bench. Now with 2:01 remaining, Jordan in the dot versus Asmoon. He's already played a full shift before his line mates got out, but he's feeling up to the task, and Longwood gets the clear. Pass across comes to Merviak. Islip gains the zone. Battle for possession. Rogler trying to drive towards the net. Ends up going into Frega. We get a whistle. And Frega, I think he actually got his helmet stuck, and that's why he's still in the net. He doesn't look happy. He wants a call. And understandably so. I mean, it's a bit perplexing why, and not why they didn't get a call. I understand the reason, and the on-ice officials have a much better view than us. It just took, I think, everybody on the ice by surprise that he was even run into. And that's the best way I can describe it. Asmoon can't win the draw. Puck comes to Andrew Merviak, but it's offsides. Merviak notices it a couple seconds later, checks up. Golod puts it off the wall. Asmoon can't connect. Slips past Merviak and Asmoon. We get a whistle for icing. 1:29 remaining. Defensive zone draw for Longwood. Period of sustained possession for West Islip, but this time draw is won by Longwood. They can't get the clear. Brandon Stein holds on to it. Trying to work it to Castellano. Can't. Puck comes to Shields beneath the goal line. Back to Castellano. He loses control of the puck. Asmoon heads the other way. Picking up speed. On the outside, looking to cut in. Pass towards the front. Puck comes free. Shields moves it to Castellano. Re-enters zone. Rodriguez with the poke check. Shields gets it back. Shot turned aside by Frega. Attempted clear for Longwood, won't go. Barbieri stepping in. Pass to Shields. Looking for the shot. Turns side. Rebound. It doesn't go. Second attempt slides across the crease. Third attempt goes wide. The heroics of Anthony Frega keep the game scoreless. Asmoon sends it down. Golod gets a stick on it. Coming in with Paduano. Pass across. Shot! Turned aside by Buccino. Sometimes you trade chances. Other times you trade saves. This time, as Shields holds the line off the turnover, coming in 3-on-1. Looking for the shot. Can't find it. Pass across. Barbieri can't find the net. Merviak. His pass is deflected. Puck is high. Golod racing after it. Just looking for a clear. He gets it. Or not quite. Shields holds the line. The period comes to an end. Longwood hemmed in their own zone for the second half of the period. Anthony Frega stands tall in his own net. And Paduano with a chance on the other end. But Braden Buccino shuts the door. And you can hear the Longwood bench talking with their players. They are in this game, but that second half of the second period, obviously not ideal for them. Looking to recapture their early form here in the third period so they can collect their first win of the season. And it'll be a face-off at center for the start of the third period, as per the standard, of course. Face-off has been won forward by Shields. Storm gets the puck for Longwood. His pass is deflected. Henshaw pounces on the puck in transition, pulls up, looking for a pass. Ended up getting a bit bunched up there, but finds Barbieri now, who enters the zone with speed. Forced to the outside by LaMantia, looking to cut in, can't. Continues to carry, looking for the pass to Jordan. Shot from the slot, won't go. That goes over the net. Up the wall. Merviak holds it in. Second effort by LaMantia, picking up speed. Comes to Schuerman. He deflects it. Finnemore racing ahead. Buccino on it. His pass. Can't get the clear. Schuerman picks it up. Ducks the hit. But West Islip gets the zone exit. They survive. A turnover forced by Henshaw coming in. Storm racing back. He wanted the change, but Frega makes the save. A great effort by Henshaw, forcing the turnover. Storm racing back, forces the shot. Frega makes the stop. Defensive zone draw, one back by West Islip this time. Finnemore on the forecheck, forcing that one free. He's now chasing after Henshaw. Feet are moving a mile a minute. Now the puck comes to Schuerman. Under pressure. Salamone forces a turnover. Perullo in a race with Allen. Pass deflected out of the zone. Kolic has his stick lifted, manages to escape pressure. Puck comes to Perullo. He loses the handle. Coming in, Salamone can't get the shot off. Schuerman picks it back up, looking for the pass, up ice. Can't find it, continues to skate with it. Has it poked off his stick. Nice play there by Purpall. Kolic sends it back up the wall. West Islip looking for the clear. Purpall pulls up at the line. Gigante Forces him to pull up before making the pass to Salomon. It's chipped in. On the other side, it's Del Bianco picking it up. Comes to Gigante to the point. Kolich's shot blocked in the skates of Perullo. Back to Schuerman. Or correction, that's Gigante, 19, not 21. Coming in now. Shot deflected into the netting. We get a whistle with 13 minutes remaining in regulation. Neither side surrendering an inch. As Longwood battles against West Islip, you're watching Suffolk County High School Hockey League action on the Long Island Sports Network between the Longwood Lions and the West Islip Lions. Aiden Asmoon can't win the draw that time, but it's held in at the line. A strong play by Golod, and then second effort, West Islip gets the clear. Rodriguez chips it back in, accepts the delayed offsides, favor of preventing an odd man rush. Merviak looking to head up ice, finds Ruggiani. Fires it wide of the net. That's paddled aside. Merviak on the forecheck. Asmoon races into the corner. Merviak escapes pressure initially. Turnover forced by Golod. Racing up ice with speed. Enters the zone. Fires a shot. That's turned aside by Buccino. Face off, one back. To the point, drop pass, try and go DDD, turnover force. Barbieri racing after. Rodriguez ties him up, gets back, plays the pass, comes to Shield, fires a shot, saved by Frega. Rebound is loose, and Longwood survives. Attempted clear, won't go the first time. Barbieri holds it in on the second. Coming back in, pass across, deflected. Frega gets the cover. Longwood continues. Fend off the lines for now. Anthony Frega looking strong in net. Longwood in the defensive zone. Shields wins the draw, comes to the point. Henshaw fires a shot that's deflected. Strong play by Frey. Comes out of the zone. Albertelli firing it back in. West Islip is checked up as Lamacchia looks for the cross ice pass. He finds it, but it goes off the skates of May, then fired past Storm after words, and now he's picked it up, moves it to Lamacchia, off the wall to Frey, zone exit, tied up with Shields. And then the pass makes its way through, Beaudry chasing after it. Shipped up and out of the zone. Barbieri has it poked by May at the line after the initial play wouldn't go, and it's offsides by Salomon. 11:19 remaining in play. It's an offsides. Gigante heading back out with Schuerman and Finnemore. Matched up against Jackson Allen's line with James Johnson and Salomon. Faceoff has been won back by West Islip. They've fired it in. Racing after it, Allen versus Perullo. Neither side of a clear edge. And it makes its way to Schuerman. Lead pass to Finnemore in his skates. Backhanded into the corner. Albertelli racing to take away the angle. He does, sent up the wall. Del Bianco against Johnson. Holds it in momentarily, under pressure. Second attempt, held in. Third attempt, Albertelli gets the clear. Gigante gains possession. Pass comes to Schuerman, he's flat-footed. Makes a quick escape. Pass comes to Del Bianco. Finnemore trying to move his feet, but can't move the puck up ice. Del Bianco has to reset in his own zone, gets the clear. Finnemore has it poked off the stick. It's offsides as comes back to Del Bianco. Lead pass to Finnemore. It's behind him. No icing on the play. As West Islip looks for the clear, it's deflected. Johnson can't get to it. Gigante will. Escapes, looking to cut by Allen. He does. Continues to press. Coming in. And now, play is broken up. Henshaw looking for the clear. Schuerman racing to break that one up. He does, forcing the turnover, but forced out of the zone. Pulling up on the wrong side of the red line, gets tied up with Perullo. Continues to escape, cutting across. Makes his way through, gains the zone. Fires a shot that's blocked by Merviak. Collects it, looking for the rebound, it's covered. And then released by Buccino. It's sent up the wall. West Islip in the middle of a change, but Henshaw on the forecheck. Del Bianco tried to send it out of the zone. It stayed in on the skates of the linesman. Shot goes wide of the net. Del Bianco trying to settle the bouncing puck. Comes out to the slot. Shot and a save by Frega. And obviously, official never wants to get in the way of a play. Unfortunately, happens that time. Face-off is won by West Islip. Shot turned aside, but glove save and a beauty from Frega. 9:16 now remaining in regulation. And it'll be another face-off. Asmoon can't win the draw. Puck comes up, not out of the zone. Offsides is the call, delayed. And West Islip doesn't seem to have gotten the memo. Keegan pulls up, and James Rogler incidentally ends up checking up. Did not actually seem to get the memo at all there. Just a fortunate break as Jordan knocks Keegan off the puck. Asmoon looking for the clear. Turnover. Merviak coming in. Asmoon with the second effort. Battle along the wall. West Islip still looking for possession. There's a delayed penalty as West Islip pulls up. Asmoon got held up on the line. And it appears it'll be Andrew Merviak heading back to the box. This penalty comes with 8:37 remaining. Lamacchia and Storm head out. Both teams battling for a win. As this game is scoreless so far. Paduano, Asmoon, Keegan up front for Longwood. Storm, Lamacchia on the back end. Face-off won by West Islip. Barbieri in transition. He's got Shields with him. Lamacchia keeping him to the outside. Storm back. Paduano back. Barbieri with possession. Pass intended for Shields. A great effort by Asmoon. Picks up speed. Cutting to the outside. Henshaw looks to hold him off. Pass towards the center. Goes awry. Henshaw racing after it. Lamacchia under pressure. Turnover. Henshaw. Shot. Won't go. Storm resetting. Lamacchia under pressure. Shields forces the turnover. Barbieri on the attack. Looking for the pass from the slot. Can't get it. Longwood comes away with it. Merviak pointing from the box. That's not going to ingratiate him to the officials as the shot is turned aside. And apologies, had a bit of an issue with our penalty clock. Should say 1:13. My apologies for that. That's Blanco shot goes wide. Puck comes back to Shurman. Under pressure from Shields. Shurman fires a shot, deflected rebound, won't go for Mercado. Henshaw looking for the clear. Shurman holds it in, nice hand-eye coordination there. Boxed out by Barbieri. And now Henshaw heading the other way. Shurman trying to get back as Paduano has Henshaw cut the outside. Shot turned aside by Frega. Second attempt from Barbieri won't go. Comes out to Jordan. His shot attempt deflected. Picked up by Mercado. Tied up. Puck comes out to Shurman again. Coming in against Jordan. Finnemore holding at the line. Shot! Might have been deflected there as it goes over the net. Mercado trying to reset to Finnemore on the cycle. Miscommunicate, no one there for Longwood. But a great second effort by Finnemore, but he can't force the turnover. Sent to length of the ice by West Islip. And the penalty will expire as West Islip had possession momentarily, and now a turnover force. Shurman coming in against Kolich, cutting in. Poke check by Jordan. Shurman circling. Looking for the pass. Finds it down low. Allen staples a Longwood player to the boards. No worse for the wear, though. Gets back to his feet, but lost possession of the puck in the process. Finnemore with the slash. That's as clear as day. Right as rain. The call goes against the Longwood Lions. So, West Islip heads to the power play. May, Storm, a 2-minute penalty to Finnemore. And the face-off is won by West Islip. They look to get to work. Andrew Merviak at the point. A crucial kill for the Longwood Lions. Puck comes around the wall. Jordan, Golod. Racing in, can't force the turnover. Pass to the slot. Barbieri, shot, turned aside by Frega. The attempted clear, partially deflected by Liam Henshaw. Puck leaves the zone. Henshaw resets, re-enters, pulls up against Beaudry. Walks in, looks for the shot, elects to pass it to Merviak. His shot, turned aside by Frega. He makes the save. Face-off. Tied up. Longwood gets the clear. Buccino settles it for Henshaw. Has Merviak and Barbieri back with him, and Brandenstein cutting up ice. Makes the pass to Merviak. Asmoon helps force the turnover, sent down the ice by Storm. Henshaw picks it up. West Islip resetting. Less than a minute remaining on the penalty to Ryan Finnemore. Pass up the wall. Barbieri racing after it. Asmoon with the strong poke check. Chips it off the wall. Schuerman coming in. Shot. Save. Rebound. And Buccino gets the stop. A timeout by the West Islip bench. 4:37 remaining in regulation. As it stands, this game would head to overtime. West Islip has 41 seconds remaining on the power play. Looking to get their first unit of rest. They're without their captain, their leading scorer, Kieran Pollard, here tonight. They're also without Finn Wood. On the other side, Longwood without Jason Ruland, Griffin Braun, and Christopher Primiani. Anthony Frega putting, no, I'm not going to go that far. I don't want to jinx him, but he's been solid in net here tonight so far. Buccino on the other end has stopped anything that's come his way. And right now, defensive zone draw, Asmoon and Schuerman. Expect to see a lot of them down the stretch. Lamacchia and Storm at the point. Longwood battling for their first win of the season. Face-off tied up, eventually won back. Barbieri trying to slip behind the defense. He does. Sent the length of the ice. Frega plays it. Barbieri loses the handle. Lamacchia with the big hit in the corner. Sends it up the wall. Asmoon gets the clear. Resetting now, it's Merviak. Escapes Schuerman, cuts to the center of the ice. Storm back, Asmoon back. Merviak cuts to the outside, looking for the pass. Can't find it, continues to skate with it. Asmoon knocks him off the puck. Penalty will now expire as Henshaw resets. Pass ends up on the backhand of Barbieri, resets to Brandenstein. Lamacchia racing after it. Sends it up the wall, comes to Barbieri. Poked off his stick, Schuerman. Longwood has numbers, pass to Asmoon, racing off the bench, it's Allen, comes back to Schuerman. Pass towards the slot, looking for Keegan, is deflected, heading the other way, pass to Henshaw, it's out of his reach. Slams his stick in frustration, we get an icing. 3:30 remaining in regulation. The West Islip power play is over. They've used their timeout. Kyle May in the dot for the Lions. He'll match up against Jackson Allen. Face-off is won by Longwood. Shot towards the net looking for a deflection. Couldn't find it. May now racing back against Spencer Jordan. Moves up to Nicholas Purpall. The first line of last year's West Islip JV team now takes center stage. Drop pass to Henshaw. Shot through traffic. Blocker to side. And now Longwood battling for possession. Del Bianco sending it around the wall. Henshaw steps into a shot. That's stopped by Frega. Longwood bench exchanging a couple words with the officials. But puck drop continues. Puck comes to the point. Henshaw shot deflected. May with the stop. Lead pass looking for Paduano. Can't connect. Henshaw has it now. Pulls up. Poke check by Paduano. He'll reset. Pass across from Perullo. Makes its way out, trying to spring Paduano on the far side. But Henshaw throws it right back to Finnemore. But May is knocked off the puck by Allen. Has Henshaw trailing. Shot goes wide. Rebound collected by Longwood. Sent up the boards. They can't get it out of the zone. Comes to the center. Jordan, shot over the net. Puck comes free. Purpall sends it around the wall. Del Bianco sends it right back the way it came. Purpall to Henshaw. Walks in. Shot won't go. Comes to Allen. Purpall back up the wall. Henshaw had pinched in. Puck left the zone. Albertelli under pressure from Finnemore. Longwood gets 4 fresh bodies on the ice as Henshaw gains possession. Asmund charging across. Henshaw comes in. Cuts to the outside. Fires a shot that's turned aside. Frega with the stop. Puck is loose. Longwood clears out the front of the net. Pass comes to Shurman. He comes in. Cutting to the center. Fires a shot. Stopped by Buccino. .145 remaining in regulation. 0-0 game here at the rinks at Hidden Ponds Park. Face-off has been won by Longwood. Asmoon. Pass towards the front. Shot. Loose. Rebound. Won't go. Puck is still loose. And Longwood can't get the shot off. Buccino shuts the door. Pass comes back to Shurman. Delayed offsides. West Islip sends it right back the way it came. Dropped off to Keegan. He's under pressure. Near turnover forced. Asmoon gets it back. Under pressure. Pass to Shurman. Enters the zone. Cleanly. Pass across. Finds way through. Towards the crease. Can't connect. Merviak sends it up and out. Shields gets past Rodriguez. Asmoon back. Shields cuts in. Shot. Save by Frega. 1:02 remaining in regulation. Timeout Longwood. Looking to get their top line some rest as we approach the final minute of regulation. Barring a goal in the last minute and 2 seconds, this game will head to overtime on the Long Island Sports Network, the official partner for all Suffolk County High School Hockey League games and action. Jack Ziskin along with you on behalf of the entire crew here at the rinks at Hidden Ponds Park. I'd like to thank you for tuning in for tonight's game between the 0-14 Longwood Lions and the 3-11 West Islip Lions. It's a battle between one team looking to secure their first win of the season and another team trying to leapfrog Ward Melville in the standings to move into the 8th spot in the playoffs. 10-team league, 8 teams make the playoffs. For those of you who are not aware, face off, 1, but it comes to Shurman, racing up ice with speed. He's got 12 on the year. Can he make it 13? Play is broken up. Comes to Shurman, shot, won't go. Less than a minute remaining in regulation. West Islip sends it down. Icing on the play. We get a whistle. An opportunity for Shurman Won't go. Asmoon, Keegan, Schuerman on a line. Up on the point, it's LaMachia and Storm. Both netminders have done everything they could except for score, in theory. As West Islip flips it up and out. LaMachia trying to take the angle to the puck. Barbieri racing back. LaMachia boxes him out. Tries to send it up the wall. Comes to Shields. Schuerman on the back check, forcing a turnover. Carries it behind his own net. Looking up ice with speed. Off the wall. It goes off the skate of the linesman. LaMachia colliding, trying to force the turnover. In a battle with Castellano. Longwood still looking for the clear, can't find it. Shields with possession, puck comes up front, and an offensive play by LaMachia, poking it free. Puck comes up the wall. Asmoon to Keegan, looking for his first of the year to win the game. It's poked off his stick. Asmoon gets it back, tied up with Keegan, and this game is heading to overtime. And it's the first time this season that Longwood has collected a point. Congratulations to them. They haven't always gotten the results they wanted, but at the very least after this game, they will come away with 1 point for an overtime loss. And again, that's just a worst case scenario, and I'm not trying to sound critical in any way, shape, or form. It's very, I don't want to say humbling, that sounds almost too pandering, but it's great to see more programs coming into the league. They took the risk. They've been in more games. They probably should have had a win before now, and excited to see where this program comes and goes in the future. Schuerman trying to cut towards the net. He's separated from the puck. 4-on-4, 4-minute overtime. Puck comes to Barbieri, looking up ice to Shields. Goal line, trying to keep him outside. Shields looking cut in, shot over the net. Comes to Paduano. Barbieri pressures. Schuerman beats Henshaw, coming up ice. Merviak back. Gets the poke check. Schuerman pulls up, looking for the pass across. Finds goal line. Shot! Save! Rebound! Won't go! Buccino with the stop. Schuerman holds the line, fires it in. Paduano collects. Looking for Fenimore. Pass won't go. Puck leaves the zone. Goal line. Picks it up. Pass across. Henshaw trying to intercept. Can't. Sent back in by Schuerman. Tempting to clear to him, they do. Goal line on the back check is offsides. 3:07 remaining in overtime between the Longwood Lions and the West Islip Lions. It's a 0-0 game after 45 minutes and 53 seconds of Suffolk County High School Hockey League action. Longwood trying to complete a change right off the draw. Henshaw coming into the zone. Angled off by Keegan. Powers through, looking for the shot. Off the iron, net is off. Play will continue. Henshaw trying to work it down low on the cycle. Rings around the wall. Paduano trying to make the pass to Asmoon. Makes a great second effort to Keegan. Pass deflected off the stick of Golod. Comes across to Barbieri. Shot! And he can't get it to go. Second attempt, looking for it. He scores! James Barbieri with the overtime game winner. West Islip survives and picks up a critical fourth win in the season. They did make us wait for it, but we finally have our first and only goal of the game. James Barbieri, ladies and gentlemen, with the overtime game winner to seal the deal for West Islip. Close but no cigar for Longwood. An exciting game on Friday night. Thank you so much for watching. Freshman and developmental action will be back on Saturday. We'll be right back here on Sunday for varsity action on the Long Island Sports Network. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.